Hi everyone. Today what I'd like to do is show you how to apply Sno Seal to a leather knife sheath, and in the process, number one, protect the leather, but number two, actually change the color of the leather to something that I personally prefer more than the light color that a lot of the sheaths come with. If you notice this sheath here on the bottom, this is a Groman Canadian boat knife that I've had for a couple of years, and you can see the light color of the sheath. I prefer a darker colored sheath, which is what I have here on my Blind Horse Knives sheath. This one is before we applied the Sno Seal. This is what it looks like after you apply the Sno Seal. I think it's a much deeper, nicer looking color than you have on the sheath below. But what I'd like to do today is show you how to do that process. This is nothing that's new. I've seen this on a couple of other YouTube videos, but I thought I would put it on my channel so that you guys can see how it's done. First thing that I use is a product called Sno Seal. You can find it in a lot of shoe stores. It's a leather waterproofing material, and then you also want a hair dryer. And the hair dryer is going to be used to heat up the leather before you apply the Sno Seal. So let's get going. First thing that I want to do is I want to heat up the leather. Once you've got the leather heated up, you take a dab of Sno Seal and work it into the warmed up leather. I'm only going to do one side so you can kind of see how the process works. But you want to get it everywhere on the knife. You would do exactly the same process on the other side. And if you notice, I'm leaving a lot of residue on here, and you'll see why in a little bit. But I'm leaving some residue. You want to get it everywhere on the sheath. And then once you've done that, then what you're going to do is heat it up again. And as you heat it up the second time, all this excess is going to end up soaking into the sheath, and you'll be able to see that happen here. See that soaking into the leather. Now you can see all of that Sno Seal is pretty much melted right into the leather, and it's already starting to change the color a little bit. Now I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. I'm going to heat up the leather. Now rub a good dose of Sno Seal onto here. It's a little bit messy. You don't want to do this on your wife's good dining room table. So I'm using a cutting board. So just rub this in as much as you can, and I like to leave a little bit of excess so that it'll melt into the leather and give it a nice uniform color. You may have to do this a couple of times in order to really give yourself a good coating, nice and even coating. So now same thing, I'm gonna put the hairdryer on. You can see that leather just sucks the waterproofing in. And that is really all that is involved with it. I'm going to wipe this down slightly and put the knife back into the sheath because it's nice and warm, so it'll take a good shape again. And now you can kind of compare that color to the lighter color of my son's sheath that has not been treated. You can see probably one more coating and that'll give it a nice dark color. This knife sheath is not taking quite as much of a color change as the other one that I did, but with another treatment it should be very similar. That's all I have for today. Thank you for watching and have a good day.